Have you ever noticed how just when things start going well, you somehow find a way to mess them up? Like life finally feels calm, you're doing okay, maybe even happy, and then your brain goes, this feels suspicious. So you overthink, you doubt, you create a problem where there wasn't one. Yeah, that. Today, let's talk about something we all do but rarely admit, why we sabotage our own happiness. Here's the strange part. Most of us want to be happy. We talk about it all the time. We chase better relationships, better jobs, better lives. So why, when happiness actually shows up, do we sometimes push it away? The answer isn't that we hate happiness. It's that happiness feels unfamiliar. Your brain is built for survival, not joy. It's always scanning for danger, mistakes, what could go wrong. So when things are peaceful, your brain goes into detective mode. Wait, where's the problem? And if it can't find one, it might create one. Let's make this real. You meet someone who treats you well. They communicate. They respect you. They actually show up. And instead of relaxing, you start thinking, they're probably going to leave. This feels too good. What if I get hurt again? So you pull back. You test them. You look for signs that confirm your fear, not because you want drama, but because your brain is more comfortable with what it already knows. If you've been hurt before, chaos feels familiar. Peace feels unsafe. It's like moving into a quiet house after years of living next to a noisy road. At first, the silence is nice. Then you start thinking, why is it so quiet? Something must be wrong. Nothing is wrong. You're just not used to calm. Here's another reason we self-sabotage. We don't believe we deserve happiness. Deep down, some of us carry thoughts like, I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. People like me don't get good endings. So when something good happens, your mind goes, this won't last. And instead of enjoying it, you prepare for it to fall apart. Sometimes you even help it fall apart. You procrastinate when an opportunity appears. You push away someone who cares. You settle for less because it feels safer than hoping for more. Not because you're lazy, not because you're broken, but because hoping feels risky. If you don't expect much, you can't be disappointed, right? Let's add a little humor here. Self-sabotage is like finally cleaning your room and then immediately saying, I'll organize it tomorrow, and throwing everything back on the floor. You were this close to peace. Another big reason we self-sabotage happiness is identity. If you've spent years being the struggling one, the unlucky one, the always heartbroken one, then happiness doesn't just change your mood, it changes who you think you are. And change, even good change, can feel scary. Your brain asks, if I'm not the one who's always suffering, then who am I? So sometimes we go back to what we know, not because it's better, but because it's familiar. Here's the truth most people don't say out loud. We don't always sabotage happiness because we love pain. We sabotage it because we don't trust good things to stay. So we end it first. We quit before we fail. We detach before we get attached. At least that way, it feels like our choice. But control is not the same as peace. So how do you stop sabotaging your own happiness? You don't force positivity. You don't pretend everything is perfect. You start by noticing your patterns. When something good happens, ask yourself, am I enjoying this? Or am I waiting for it to go wrong? When you feel the urge to pull away, question it. Is this my intuition? Or is this my fear talking? You learn to sit in discomfort, not the discomfort of pain, but the discomfort of things actually going right, because happiness can feel unfamiliar before it feels safe. And that's okay. Here's something powerful to remember. You are not afraid of happiness. You are afraid of losing it. But avoiding happiness doesn't protect you from pain. It only keeps you from the life you deserve.